And both Adam and I are fanatics. I mean, we were very nervous. He said, I'll give you an hour.
In a single summer, Paul Rudd went from a college kid with a Nintendo commercial to a household name in Clueless, leaving his friend Adam Scott stunned as fame transformed their world overnight. But what was it like to witness a best friend's life change in the blink of an eye? The moment everything changed. Picture this. It's 1995 and a quirky, charming college kid named Paul Rudd lands a role in a little movie called Clueless. Overnight, he's no longer just the guy from the American Academy of Dramatic Arts with a Nintendo commercial under his belt. He's Josh, the heartthrob stepbrother opposite Alicia Silverstone, stealing scenes and hearts in a cultural juggernaut. For his college friend Adam Scott, watching this unfold was like witnessing a supernova. It was so crazy. Scott recalled on Entertainment Weekly's The Awardist podcast, his voice tinged with awe even 30 years later. One of my friends was suddenly famous. This wasn't just a career milestone, it was a seismic shift. Clueless didn't just launch Rudd. It redefined teen comedy and became a 90s pop culture cornerstone. But behind the glitz, there's a story of friendship, ambition, and the surreal reality of watching someone you know become a Hollywood icon. The rise of Rudd. Let's rewind to the early 90s. Paul Rudd and Adam Scott are both students at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts, a breeding ground for future stars. Rudd, a year ahead, was already campus royalty. I got to school and people where there was chatter about this guy Paul Rudd, Scott shared, laughing.
Why?
Because Rudd had snagged a Nintendo commercial that was airing nationwide. Imagine the buzz. A guy barely out of his teens, already on TV, selling video games. It was clear to everyone. Rudd was destined for greatness. Fast forward to Scott's graduation. Rudd, now a rising star, returns to hand out an award. The two hit it off instantly, bonding over shared dreams and the grind of auditions. We hung out after the graduation and became fast friends, Scott said. But then came Clueless. Directed by Amy Heckerling, the film was a vibrant, witty masterpiece that turned Alicia Silverstone into a star and Rudd into the ultimate 90s crush. His portrayal of Josh, smart, sarcastic, and effortlessly cool, catapulted him into the spotlight. The media went wild. Entertainment Weekly called Rudd's performance charmingly understated, while fans flooded early internet forums like AOL chat rooms, gushing over his chemistry with Silverstone. Paul Rudd is the guy every girl wants to date and every guy wants to be, one 1995 review raved. On X, fans still reminisce. Rewatched Clueless and Paul Rudd's Josh is still the blueprint for the perfect rom-com guy. A user posted in 2025. Another wrote, Paul Rudd hasn't aged since 1995. What's his secret? #Clueless. But for Scott, it was personal. When Paul got that job, everything changed, he recalled. Imagine grabbing pizza with your buddy one day, and the next, he's on movie posters across the country. It wasn't jealousy. Scott was grinding too, landing roles on ER and Boy Meets World. But the speed of Rudd's ascent was dizzying. Fame, friendship, and Hollywood's grind. The success of Clueless didn't just change Rudd's life. It rippled through a circle. Scott watched as Rudd navigated newfound fame, fielding offers for films like Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet and The Object of My Affection with Jennifer Aniston. Meanwhile, Scott carved his own path, eventually becoming a comedy icon in Step Brothers and Parks and Rec. Their friendship, though, stayed rock solid. They even shared the screen in Our Idiot Brother and Parks and Rec, proving their bond could withstand Hollywood's pressures. Social media reactions highlight their chemistry. Paul Rudd and Adam Scott in Parks and Rec is friendship goals. One ex-user posted. Another quipped, Adam Scott watching Paul Rudd become Ant-Man while he's killing it in Severance. Talk about a power duo. The internet loves their dynamic, with fan edits on YouTube splicing their joint scenes into ultimate bromance montages. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. Hollywood's a tough town, and both faced their share of rejections. Scott even auditioned for Clueless, not for Rudd's role, thankfully, but for another part he didn't land. I auditioned for some other role, he said, shrugging it off with the humility that's made him a fan favorite. That moment underscores their parallel journeys. Two friends chasing dreams, one hitting the jackpot early, the other building a steady, stellar career. Who are Paul Rudd and Adam Scott? To understand the story, you need to know the men behind the headlines. Paul Rudd, born in 1969, grew up in Kansas before diving into acting. His early roles, like that Nintendo commercial, hinted at his charisma, but Clueless was the spark that ignited his career. From there, he became Hollywood's eternal nice guy, starring in everything from Anchorman to Ant-Man, all while maintaining a youthful glow that spawned countless Paul Rudd doesn't age memes. By 2025, he's a Marvel mainstay and a beloved figure, with ex-posts calling him America's sweetheart. Adam Scott, born in 1973, took a slower but equally impressive path. His early TV roles in ER and Party of Five showcased his versatility, but it was Parks and Rec that made him a household name as Ben Wyatt, the nerdy cool love interest. His role in Severance, a dystopian masterpiece, earned him a 2025 Emmy nomination, cementing his status as a dramatic heavyweight. Adam Scott's range is insane, one ex-user posted. From comedy king to Severance? Iconic. Their friendship, born in the halls of a drama school, is a rare Hollywood gem. In an industry rife with egos, they've stayed close, never competing for roles. "We've managed to successfully escape auditioning for the same parts," Scott laughed, a testament to their mutual respect. A relatable reflection. Here's where I get real. Watching a friend skyrocket to fame while you're still grinding? That's a universal feeling. Maybe it's not Hollywood, but we've all had that moment, seeing someone you know hit it big, wondering, what's it like on the other side? Scott's story resonates because it's human. He wasn't bitter. He was in awe, rooting for his friend while carving his own path. That's the kind of friendship we all aspire to, one that survives success, distance, and time. But let's be honest, it's gotta be wild to see your buddy on a Marvel billboard while you're still auditioning for guest spots. It's a reminder that everyone's journey is different, and that's okay. Questions to spark engagement. What do you think it's like to watch a close friend become famous overnight? Have you ever had a moment where someone you know suddenly made it? And who's your favorite? Paul Rudd's charming Josh or Adam Scott's nerdy Ben Wyatt? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm dying to hear. Don't miss out. If you loved this deep dive into Paul Rudd's rise and his epic friendship with Adam Scott, smash that like button and subscribe for more Hollywood untold stories. Hit the bell so you never miss a video. Up next, the shocking behind-the-scenes drama of a 90s classic you thought you knew everything about. Drop your thoughts in the comments, stay tuned.